T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have ignition and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV rocket carrying the GPS-3 Magellan mission for the United States Air Force Space and Missile Systems Center.
Body rate response looks good. Now 15 seconds into flight.
You are hearing the voice of Patrick Moore providing launch
Main engine
vehicle
chamber
ascent
pressure
data.
looks good. Seeing good chamber pressure across both SRMs. 25 seconds into flight. Continuing to see good operating parameters on the R68A main engine. Chamber pressure on both SRMs continues to look good. Seeing good body rates on the vehicle. Now 40 seconds into flight. Vehicle is now passing Mach 1. Delta IV is now supersonic. Now 50 seconds in. Main engine continuing to perform well, continuing to see a good burn profile on both SRMs. And vehicle is now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Main engine continuing to perform well, continuing to see good SRM chamber pressure profiles. 1 minute, 15 seconds into flight. Approximately 15 seconds remaining till SRM burnout. SRM chamber pressure is tailing off. And we have burnout on both SRMs, standing by for separation.
All right, everybody, there it was this morning. ULA Delta IV launch from Cape Canaveral, Florida, and they provided us this coverage. Pretty awesome to watch. Again, one of the oldest and most powerful rockets in operation blasted off from Cape Canaveral for the last time today. So just like Ron Hoon and I said, a launch that you will never see again. At least like that one. ULA launched a next-generation GPS satellite for the U.S. Air Force into space using its Delta IV medium rocket. Liftoff happening at 9:06 this morning Eastern Time after a possible hydrogen leak and a 5-minute delay to complete second stage propellant conditioning. The satellite, named Magellan, which is a common household name, is the second global positioning system GPS-3 satellite built by Lockheed Martin for the U.S. Air Force Space and Missile Systems Center. It is part of the Air Force's plan to upgrade and replace the 31 satellites in the global positioning system. The new satellite offers improved accuracy, better anti-jam resiliency, and a new signal for civil users. We're being told, this is a quote from the communication manager for L3 Harris Technology, the company that built the GPS technology. It'll go from a 10-foot radius to a 3-foot radius. And for those of us using our smartphones, it'll make for more accuracy. That's probably a welcome thing to hear, right? We maybe won't see much of a difference, but for a warfighter or for someone in search and rescue operations, they'll have a better pinpoint. So this is a continued quote. Think of it as the more places your phone can connect up to, the more solid your GPS is. Sometimes you're behind a building or in a valley, which we're familiar with here in Phoenix, or something, and your phone loses track of a satellite. Now it will be able to find more satellites. Wow, Magellan is expected to begin test operations in a couple weeks. Today's launch, again, the 29th and final launch for the Delta IV medium rocket since its first launch in November 2002. It has carried everything from critical communications to weather satellites into space. We have a little bit more time here on News Now, about 2 minutes, give or take, here on Fox 10 Extra. And when you see something as magnificent as this, it never hurts to see it again, right? So let's watch from the countdown one more time.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have ignition and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV rocket carrying the GPS-3 Magellan mission for the United States Air Force Space and Missile Systems Center.
Body rate response looks good. Now 15 seconds into flight.
You are hearing the voice of Patrick Moore providing launch
Main engine
vehicle
chamber
ascent
pressure
data.
looks good. Seeing good chamber pressure across both SRMs. 25 seconds into flight. Continuing to see good operating parameters on the R68A main engine. Chamber pressure on both SRMs continues to look good. Seeing good body rates on the vehicle. Now 40 seconds into flight. Vehicle is now passing Mach 1. Delta IV is now supersonic. Now 50 seconds in. Main engine continuing to perform well, continuing to see a good burn profile on both SRMs. And vehicle is now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Main engine continuing to perform well, continuing to see good SRM chamber pressure profiles.
All right, everyone, this is the time where I do remind you that news now continues. Just head on over to youtube.com/Fox10 Phoenix. President Trump will be presenting the Medal of Freedom to Robert Cousy. We'll see ya online. Take care.